oh yeah, it's that time. Leo, he is definitely going to get that Oscar this time. You know, all these years he's been busting his ass, tries to get that Oscar, but now this is his time, because once you see this movie, what Leo did, you were like, damn, he is really that desperate just to get an Oscar. The Revenant. So The Revenant is a new Alejandro Iñárritu film, the guy who directed Birdman, which was probably my favorite film of last year, of 2014, even though I saw it late. He did an amazing job with that film, and when I heard he was directing this film, The Revenant, and it was going to star Tom Hardy and Leonardo DiCaprio, I was like, holy shit, I have to see that movie. I cannot wait, and I have to say, The Revenant, it's freaking amazing. It's a survival film. You're watching Leonardo DiCaprio's character survive in this film. And the trailers, from what I was seeing, it kind of makes it out look like to be an action or a thriller film. It's not like that at all. It's a survival film. While there are action scenes in the movie that are incredibly well done, that's not the main focus of this film. In the opening scene of this film, The Revenant, I was blown away by the cinematography by Emmanuel Lubezki. Again, like what he did with Birdman, the cinematography is just breathtaking. If this film is not going to be nominated for the Oscars because it's very brutal for its content, it should at least get nominated for the cinematography, because the cinematography is just beautiful, well done. It really captures this brutal, cold environment. When you're watching the film, you feel cold because the cinematography is just so well done, and it feels like you're immersed into the film. You're with Leonardo DiCaprio trying to survive in this harsh environment that he is in. Of course, we gotta talk about the acting. The acting from Leonardo DiCaprio. As I said in the beginning of the video, he is really desperate to get this Oscar because he is really, really amazing in this film. When you read what he did to prepare for this role and what he was doing during filming and the harsh conditions that all the crew and the actors were in, it's amazing. Leonardo DiCaprio has hardly any lines, so he has to act through his body movement, his body language, and his face. You actually feel like you're watching a man suffering because Leonardo DiCaprio really captures his character's feeling when he is suffering. And of course, the other big dog in this film, Tom Hardy, is amazing as well. The scenes of him and Leonardo DiCaprio going head-to-head against each other, they're really intense. And one of the things I was worried is that, okay, why is Tom Hardy, why is he doing this to Leonardo DiCaprio's character? When you really think about it, you're like, okay, it makes sense. Some people may see him as like some mustache twirling villain, but when you watch the film, when you really think about it, you're like, okay, I can understand why his character's like that. And Tom Hardy is just a beast. Both Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy both give great performances, and they are amazing in the film. And what's funny is that when you watch Mad Max Fury Road, Tom Hardy as Mad Max barely spoke in that film. And in this film, he has a lot of dialogue, but in this film, Leo barely speaks, which is kind of funny. And like I always said, this film is very brutal, so it's not for the faint of heart, and it is not going to be for everybody. Because the stuff that Leonardo DiCaprio's character has to go through in the film, some people are going to be like, oh man, that is just way too rough, man. And with Birdman, it was made out to look like it was shot in one single take. And in this film, there are these one long single takes that they have in the film, and they are really breathtaking. I was like, wait a minute, is this just one take? I'm like, dang, you probably could see like, oh, where they could have made it tuck. But there are sequences in the film where they have these long takes. I'm like, wow, that is just amazing what they're doing right here. Overall, The Revenant is an amazing film. It's breathtaking. The cinematography is just beautiful. The acting from Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy is just outstanding. The directing in this film is well done. The action scenes were really intense. Now, there's some negatives. Not a lot. You know, there's not really. There's just nitpicks. For one, I felt that the pacing was a little bit off in some parts of the film. And I do feel at some points where I was like, okay, we get it. You know, Leo's character is going through a lot. I felt there was some scenes that didn't need to be there, but they're not enough to a point that they detracted me from the film, because the film as a whole is just really amazing. And I'm going to give The Revenant a solid A. It is a film that if you're excited for, you should be excited for. Just know, it's not for the faint of heart. And I'm telling you, Leo, he's going to get the Oscar. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully. So guys, that's my review for The Revenant. What did you guys think of the film? Did you guys like it, or you guys were disappointed by it? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day.